The all-new 2024 Bajaj Pulsar NS 400Z. The Pulsar NS 400Z is the biggest Pulsar that Bajaj has made till date. And it quite literally feels like a combination of the Dominar 400 and the Pulsar NS 200. Visually, the NS 400Z has the distinct design language of the NS series bikes, but with a few subtle changes. The overall shape is nearly identical to the NS 200, but the tank extensions and tail section have been slightly redesigned. Plus, it gets an all-new projector headlight with Z-shaped LED DRLs on either side, a flat single-piece handlebar, instead of the clip-ons from the NS 200, and a larger radiator shroud to fit the larger radiator of its bigger 373cc engine. There are some new graphics on the body as well, but unless you are seeing the bike from the front, you'll have a hard time differentiating it from the NS 200, the NS 160, or even the NS 125. It's a good-looking bike, no doubt, but the overall design feels like something we've seen for over a decade. Powering the Pulsar NS 400Z is the same 373cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine from the Dominar 400, which itself was derived from the engine of the first and second generations of the KTM 390 Dukes. It delivers the exact same performance as the Dominar 400, 40 PS of maximum power and 35 Nm of peak torque. Even the 6-speed gearbox is the same as that from the Dominar, the only difference being the rear sprocket that's one tooth larger than the Dominar's, 46 teeth versus 45 teeth. In particular, what this means is that the Pulsar NS 400Z has a much better response at lower RPM, which makes it really easy to use at city speeds. In fact, you can even start the bike from second gear. Of course, that does mean it loses out a bit in top-end performance. But with a claimed top speed of 154 km per hour, it will cruise at highway speeds quite easily. But what you get in this Pulsar is a great pickup from standstill. Because it's 19 kg lighter than the Dominar 400, it accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h faster too. The Bajaj Pulsar NS 400Z claims that it will deliver about 28.5 kmpl in normal riding conditions. The Pulsar NS 400Z is built on the same perimeter frame as the Dominar 400, which also explains the slightly heavy curb weight of 174 kg. It gets a radial tire at the rear. The front tire uses a non-radial construction, bias ply. This means that under heavy braking and cornering loads, this front tire feels a bit squishy and unpredictable. The front feel from the tire is exacerbated by the short 1343mm wheelbase, 20mm shorter than the NS 200, and the stiff suspension setup, which makes the front feel jittery over mid-corner bumps and even on rumble strips. Even the ride quality, with its 43mm inverted fork and preload adjustable monoshock, feels rather stiff over sharp bumps. But in the city and on reasonably well-paved highways, the ride quality is quite acceptable. But one aspect the NS 400Z absolutely nails is braking, thanks to its massive 320mm front disc brake, the largest on any Pulsar till date. While we'd certainly call the Pulsar NS 400Z feature-packed, Bajaj hasn't gone overboard in cramming the bike with unnecessary features. There's no color TFT screen for the console, just an LCD panel, with a little color thrown in for good measure, along with a small dot matrix LCD inset screen which shows various information such as trip meters, mileage readouts, and even the menus. What this console does get is Bluetooth connectivity with call and SMS alerts and even turn-by-turn navigation. But the bigger infusion of technology in this Pulsar is ride-by-wire, meaning the throttle is electronically controlled. This has allowed Bajaj to include features like traction control in 4 ride modes, road, rain, sport and off-road, which change the throttle response, how quickly the engine responds to turning the throttle. These ride modes also change how quickly and how much the ABS intervenes while braking. To control all these settings, the Pulsar NS 400Z comes with a new 4-way switchgear on the left side of the handlebar. These switches make navigating the settings menu simple enough, but the buttons themselves are a little hard to press, especially with gloves on. The other convenient bits are adjustable brake and clutch levers, which should allow those with smaller or larger hands to adjust them for easy reach. There is no denying that the Bajaj Pulsar NS 400Z is a good motorcycle, especially considering its incredible value for money proposition. At 1.85 lakh rupees, ex-showroom Delhi, introductory, it is the cheapest 400cc performance motorcycle in India. But while its performance does deliver excitement, somewhere it feels like it could have been so much better if Bajaj had just been okay with pricing it slightly higher. That way, Bajaj could have equipped it with slightly better components such as a radial front tire, better tuned suspension and a more differentiated design. To put it simply, though, you're not going to get this performance at a price lower than this in the new bike market. What do you all think? Please comment down, guys. It will be appreciable. Hope you all enjoyed such content. If it delivers or if you found it useful or informative, then please do give us a like, share and do subscribe so you would be notified for the future contents. Thank you.